and today we're at FD Sims. This is gate 1. Now FD Sims, welcome to FD Sims. They produce magnet wire, round wire, enamelled copper and aluminium, tape and glass, Nomex and mica. Now they must be new because, well, they might not be, but they haven't got a website yet. So this is their production place, I would believe. And before we start today, can I just say, I've been looking at the subscriber numbers and the viewer figures, and it seems a lot of people who are viewing are actually subscribing. Now subscribing really helps the channel, so if you do get a chance, please hit that subscribe button, and do remember to like and drop a comment at the end of this, because it all helps me make more of these videos. Now this looks like a quiet site. There's not many cars in the car park today, and that doesn't look like reception because it's so quiet. There's just nobody around. On the bottom end there doesn't seem to be anything either. Looks like a really quiet site, so what we'll probably do is just head back up to public and then get the drone up. What I will do is, there's a huge bit at the back there. I'll walk around the side and see if we can see anything from outside the property, you know, around the other side, because if you see that bit at the back there, look.
Right from the start, this one feels like it's about to spiral. A quiet industrial site, an auditor with a camera and a drone, and a situation that should be routine, but rarely ever is. What begins as a simple perimeter check quickly turns into a clash of rights, authority, and perception. Is this lawful public filming, or something more suspicious in the eyes of the people inside? And more importantly, how far can each side push before things escalate? Stick around, because this encounter is about to test patience, legal boundaries, and common sense all at once.
Above. Pretty sure that's part of the same place, and it looks huge. I wonder if we can get a better look at the side of this place by walking round. I'm not going to go past that yellow barrier there. I'll probably just walk around from the outside. Sorry? What am I doing? That were a bit rude. You're approaching me a bit rude. Can you calm down a little bit? Sorry? I've come today to do a little tour of FD Sims. We're having a little look around the perimeter, and that's it really. Through this gate, it's private property. Well, I'll tell you what I have done. Tell you what I have come today to do. Right, I've come today to fly my drone over. What I'm hoping to do is get as close as I can to have a look at the kind of inner workings of FD Sims. I can't hear you, mate, it's windy.
You're not allowed to do that, it's not private property.
No, I'm allowed to fly a drone over. I'm going to do that anyway, because and of course what I've come here to do today, to get the kind of close-ups of it all. It's just a personal project that I'm working on. It's nothing for you to worry about.
Right, we can do what you want, but it's all... I'll send security out in a minute and this gate is going to be fully closed, okay?
I'll move out of the way of the gate then, yeah. So just let the people who need to know, in case they get worried when it's flying over, but I'm about to take off.
Alright, no, security will be out in a few minutes.
So far, everything you're seeing is actually pretty standard for these kinds of audits. The key detail here is location. He repeatedly emphasizes being on public land. In most jurisdictions, filming from a public space, even toward private property, is generally lawful as long as there's no trespassing or specific restricted activity like certain drone violations. But here's where things get interesting. Perception versus legality. While the auditor sees a quiet opportunity to document, employees inside might see a potential security risk. And that gap between what's legal and what feels suspicious is exactly where these encounters tend to ignite. What would you think if someone was filming your workplace from outside?
Security?
Yeah. And along with all the directors that'll be out here.
Oh, don't tell directors, come on, that'll be...
I'm going to tell them now.
You're going to tell them if it's directors? Oh my god. Tell them it's a small drone. Wow, so we've just been kind of closed out of FD Sims, and he's going to tell on me the directors are coming and security's coming. what we'll do is we'll just kind of. What we'll do is we'll stick around anyway, because what I don't want to do is take the drone off and have them all panicking while I'm flying the drone, because it's never good trying to fly a drone when there's like 5 or 6 people coming at you. So I'll give him 5 minutes to see if anybody else comes, and if they come, what I will do is I'll try and allay their fears, obviously by just telling them that it's nothing to worry about, it's all legal and above board. So let's have a see what we can see through the actual fence gap now that we've been, now that it's closed the fence, so we won't be able to see much now, will we? And what does interest me is the actual place behind it. I'm actually looking beyond that. I might have a little look down there actually after here. There's a place down there with some wagons, you see. You know how interested in the wagons I am. Give it a few minutes and see whether or not we get any kind of security action. Bear in mind we are stood in public here as well, so I'm actually stood on a public footpath filming now, so
And here we go, the turning point. Notice how quickly the tone shifts the moment an employee engages. The worker's approach is direct, even slightly confrontational, which immediately puts the auditor on the defensive. Now, from a legal standpoint, the employee has every right to question someone near their workplace, but they don't have authority to enforce public filming restrictions beyond their property line. On the flip side, the auditor's calm response is strategic. He's trying to de-escalate while maintaining his position. But here's the real question. Does explaining your intent actually help in situations like this? Or does it sometimes make people even more suspicious?
So what you say, sir?
Sorry, what are you doing?
Yeah, I've just spoke to that gentleman there. I'm basically making a film about FD Sims.
You need our permission to actually film this property. You know that, don't you?
What, from stood here?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Record or video on this property. You need the permission of the owner.
No, I think that's on the property. I'm off the property. You mean filming onto the property from outside?
Well, we still have to ask the permission.
You have to ask their permission, or me?
No, we both do.
I don't have to ask their permission, just
Right,
have a
so
little film
what's
around.
the benefit though to us?
Oh, it's not a benefit. I'm not going to charge you anything for it or anything like that.
We've not instructed you to do so, but it's a bit strange.
Oh no, you've definitely not instructed me to do this.
Why are you recording now?
Well,
You got my permission to record it, or his permission to record it?
well, I don't need it because that's.
Can you stop though? If you don't mind, it's a bit rude. You've got a camera pointed in our face. You've got two cameras on.
No,
And
that's.
to be honest, we actually have a lot of crime in this area now, so I'm feeling like we should call the police. Really.
Oh, don't call police. Come on, that
Well,
spoils
why
it.
not, though? Because we've been robbed quite a number of times here, so I feel like surveying the premises to actually tell them who's here, who's not here. So, what's your name? Sorry.
I'd rather not give my name when I'm on location. It's just I've just come today just to get filmed, fly the drone over, get in
It looks
close.
a bit unusual.
Yeah.
So if not, if you don't think that we've got permission to ask you, then we'll get the police and they can ask you, because we've been the target of many different robberies here, and I feel like it's a bit unusual. I mean, we can ask them now. The armed police are down there, so we can get them.
The armed police are down there.
Yeah.
The response unit is we can have the
There's still the armed response units down there. Oh, that's amazing. I might go see him actually after.
Go and see them then.
No, well, I've got to see. I can't. I've got to. I won't be going to see them anytime soon because I just need to get in close up there with this. Just to. I've come to do.
No, because that's our property. Going anywhere near that tower, that costs millions. That tower.
That cost millions. That
Yeah.
tower. That is when I looked at it, right,
Listen,
and I
mate,
decided to
let's
come
just
here.
nip this in the bud. What's the benefit of this? We're busy people here now, right? And should we just get the police just to ask you what you're doing? Because I'm feeling like
I don't think.
there's
No,
not really any
don't call
benefit to
police,
this.
no, because they'll be like. The thing is, I'd end up having to land it then if they come. You know what I mean, and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
we go away and we phone the police. It's simple, isn't it?
I just feel like, God,
There's two
we've not got
options.
time to really deal with this.
I know. Well, that's the thing. If you've not got time, but I mean, who's this guy here? Who's?
Just come to ask me for something.
Oh, right. Okay, that's fine. I just wonder
That's
whether or
what
not.
we do. We're trying to, move the business forward. But this is taking a lot of our time. So,
You've got two options, haven't you? Either go, or the police will come.
Go from where?
Go from
right,
here.
Go from public.
Yeah.
Go from public. That's really rude. That you shouldn't ask people to leave in public. You know what I mean? It's a
I'll
public
give you
place.
5 minutes and you'll be moved by police.
I won't be moved by the police. Do you want to bet on that? Should we bet on that whether or not the police will remove me? I'll bet on. Right, £10. If the police remove me, I'll give you £10.
Is that all you're offering? I'll give you thousands of pounds.
Thousands? I don't have thousands. I ain't that rich, sorry.
Well, it looks like it, so.
Okay.
5 minutes, you'll be removed.
5 minutes. It's going to take longer. I am sorry. Don't be worried. Right. So I've been given a 5-minute time limit to drone that. I don't think I'll be. I think it'll take longer than 5 minutes. Hey up, we've got another guy out. Come up now here, look. The gang is growing, as I say, the gang is growing. So that guy was willing to bet thousands that the police are going to move me on. Hey up, they're coming back for some more. They hadn't embarrassed themselves enough, they've come back for some more. Oh my god. Just unfolding the drone now. Sorry?
You just been down there?
Have I just been down there? Why?
Have you? It's a simple
I can
question.
pick you up on 2 cameras there.
Have you just
Coming
been
onto
down
the
there?
property.
Have I just been? I'd
Have
rather
you
not
just
say.
walked onto... You're
You'd
saying
rather
that you're
not
on the
say.
public
Right,
footpath
yeah.
there. Have you just been onto the premises past here down there?
I'd rather not say. I don't want
We
to
can
get you.
pull it up on the
That's
camera.
got
It's really easy.
CCTV, it's up there watching you.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Why are you being? I can't understand why you're being so difficult. We're not
Oh.
giving you permission to fly the drone over there or record on here.
Can I explain to you then?
No,
I'm not being
you don't need
difficult.
to.
There's no explanation.
We don't need you to explain anything because it's our right to stop you from doing it.
It's not. That's what
Why
I'm going to
not?
explain. So
Have you just been on our property?
I'd rather not. I'd
I've
rather
got
not
a
say.
camera up there watching you.
Why
You've
not?
trespassed onto our property.
This
So
guy.
trespassing is a police matter.
Uh-oh. I was trespassing a police matter. I thought trespassing was civil. Are you security? Surely you know trespassing civil, not.
If you're on private property, which is here, that's private property.
Yeah.
You walked.
But it's not a police matter, is it? You just said it were a police matter.
So that's yellow barrier.
You strike
Not
me as.
wasting the time with you.
You're not. No, you think you're clever, but you're not. You think that it's a police matter. You do think you're clever. Look, you start that clever smile. I think I'm clever. Ooh, I've got him now. That's If I walk onto that property, right? If I'm asked to leave and I walk off, right? That's just a civil matter. The police won't get involved. So you've learned something
Well, it's
today,
fine,
now, haven't you?
innit? 'Cause we've got you on CCTV.
Oh, excellent. What are you going to do with that? You know, you are bound by GDPR. If you've got me on CCTV, you are bound by GDPR rules. So just be careful with what you do with that information.
This is where things escalate from curiosity to concern. The moment the word drone enters the conversation, the stakes change completely. Drones introduce an entirely different layer of legal and security considerations: airspace rules, privacy concerns, and potential safety risks. Even if the auditor believes he's within his rights, employees often interpret drones as surveillance tools, especially in industrial environments. That's why you see the immediate shift: mention of security, directors, and restricted access. From their perspective, this isn't just filming anymore, it's a possible threat assessment. But from his perspective, it's just content creation. So who's overreacting here?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
So, do you want to expand on who you are and what you do and stuff?
No.
Or is that it? Yeah. You aren't wearing a badge or anything, you know what I mean? You could be anybody. You could just be a contractor that's working for it.
So I don't like a contract working for private.
No, just I can't understand why. I mean, you were saying I'm being so difficult. I can't understand why you guys are being so difficult. I've walked here.
Shall we come to your house and put a drone outside all your windows? I'm flying all of it.
Why would you do that? Because
Well,
the
that's what
thing
you're
is,
doing to us.
look, I'm not doing it to your house, am I? If I did it to your house,
To our workplace.
yeah, it's a workplace. It's different. If you came to my workplace and hovered a drone outside, I wouldn't be bothered. But if you did it outside my house, I'd probably just think to myself, "Ooh, I wonder what drone that is." If I were worried about my security or privacy, I'd just close my curtains. Because you are allowed to fly drones over houses, certain drones, and you just.
But then again, you just told me if I show CCTV, that's GDPR. So if you show all this, that's GDPR on our side.
No, I can explain to you why not, right? Because
I don't want you to explain.
you don't want me to explain. Okay, that's fine then, yeah.
And you've not got permission to record me.
It doesn't matter. We're out in public. You've come to me. I'm out in public.
If
It's
you
not-
film it in public, you should see something that you're filming in public.
How am I going to make a notice? What am I going to do? Walking around with a board on me? Walking
That's
around
what
with a board
camera
sign on me
crews
saying,
do.
I am filming, warning.
Camera crews do that, yeah?
Camera crews walking around with a film on crew on back. I might get a film crew thing meshed up just for you. Then next time I'm out filming, I get a little film crew top out. But yeah, literally, I'm filming. You've walked up to me. I'm just filming in public. I wanted to fly my drone over. That's it, really.
To say that you walked onto this property and walked all the way to that yellow barrier and back up here, and you're saying that is not recorded on our CCTV to prove you've done that.
When did I say it was not recorded on your CCTV?
You just said 5 minutes ago.
What do you mean? Though? I never said that I didn't do it or that you haven't recorded
the rules
it.
are simple. You walked past this gate entrance, you walked to that yellow barrier, you was filming, then you walked back off here, and then the gate was closed on you.
This is what you're saying.
You had no permission, and there was a camera recording all your processes doing that.
So what does that mean for me?
I mean, see that we've got evidence when the police arrived to prove that you've been on our property with no permission granted.
Yeah, but
and filming as well.
Yeah, but the
which
police
is against all the GDPR rules.
It's not against GDPR
You've
rules.
not even asked me to film it.
I have not filming you. I'm not filming. You've walked up to me.
Prove it you're not filming. Put that camera down then.
I don't have to prove
Put the
anything.
camera down.
I'm not going to
prove it.
I'm not going to put the
Because if
camera
you're not
down.
putting the camera down, you're not got anything to prove. Alright? They've been informed, so they should be here at any point. So
The police arrive. They'll tell you it's a civil matter that you're talking about here. It's not criminal.
the first thing they'll ask for is the CCTV, which will supply straight away. So everything's recorded like you're.
Okay. Have a nice day, fella. Cheers. Sorry about any road traffic noise that we've been getting during these interactions, because we did get the gate closed on us. But round about now, it's time to get the drone in the air. I won't shout time to fly yet because I don't know whether or not they've finished or whether or not the police will arrive. But what I do know is that I am going to have to get the drone up and start capturing the footage before I run out of time. Right then guys, the police didn't come, so I wish I'd actually bet him that of thousands of pounds. But it's time to say, time to fly!
What started as a quiet filming session quickly turned into a classic clash between public rights and private concerns. On one side, the auditor maintained he was on public land, exercising what he believes are lawful rights to film and operate a drone. On the other side, employees concerned about security, past incidents, and the unknown responded with increasing urgency, even considering police involvement. The key takeaway here is how quickly misunderstandings can escalate when legal rights meet real-world fears. Clear communication helps, but it doesn't always resolve the tension.